Fantasy football nearly upon us. The NFL regular season starting soon, which means it's draft time. I am USA Today's Christian DeAndre. He is a Rhode Island scumbag, Mike Yash Boyashin. And we are here to talk about the best running back for your fantasy team. Yes, just the number one guy out there. And Yash, it's a two-man race. We're talking Bijan. We're talking Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah.
Who is your 1-1 pick for fantasy drafts this fall?
All right. Full disclosure, I've drafted Bijan Robinson the past 3 seasons in a row at pick 7, 3, and last year I had 1, took him 1. He's my favorite running back in the NFL, hands down, both in terms of potential role and his skill set. If I had the first pick, which I don't, that would actually be you this year. I'll be at the way other end at 10 out of 12, so no chance for me. I'd be undoubtedly selecting Bijan once again. I really don't have too much to say on this one. I know that you want to go into more detail on this, but personally, I think that anyone with a pair of functioning eyes that's watching on Sundays can see that Bijan is pretty much in a class all his own. There are reports that he could have an increased McCaffrey type load with this season, and we all know a good Christian McCaffrey season is an unbelievable season. So I'm going to just lean into Bijan, and that's just not going to change for me.
Yeah, let the rest of the dirtbags in Maine know when you go up to that draft, if I'm not there, if you need to skip me, just pencil me in for Bijan at 1-1 because, look, there's no wrong answer between him and Gibbs, but look at the competition around them for touches.
Right.
The Falcons have an iffy quarterback, so that already means they're going to be relying on the run game quite a bit and a lot of dump-offs. Bijan Robinson last year, 104 targets, really stepped up his receiving game. And who's else, who's Tua? Who's Mike Penix going to target? Well, you got Drake London. You got Kyle Pitts, who we don't know if he's going to keep up last year's pace.
Right.
And then it's Olamide Zaccheaus, Jahan Dotson. There's no Jameson Williams. There's no Isaac Tesla. There's no Sam Laporta really pushing him for those second or third line targets. So not only do you get the running utility, which, yes, Gibbs is great, tons of breakaway speed, but Robinson on a different plane really gets out there and makes guys miss at a different level. Not quite as explosive as Gibbs. Maybe will not have as many runs where he hits 20-plus miles an hour. Doesn't matter. Going to get the ball a ton. Been reliable so far in his NFL career, and the ceiling is just a little bit higher, especially in those PPR leagues. So we got consensus here. Bijan, Gibbs, and then what do you think? Devon A-Chain number 3? Who you got?
I don't know. It's such a big drop off. I mean, you could look at James Cook's production from last year and say maybe he gets a little bit more run this year. He could jump into that discussion. Trying to think of who else is out there. Chase Brown is another one that people are kind of underrating, but I know you don't like him, but he's going to have
he's going to get the volume, but I think he's just kind of an average runner.
Let's see who else is out there. I mean, maybe
Jonathan
some
Taylor?
of the young guns. You might have someone like Ashton Genty finally figuring things out. Omarion Hampton. There's plenty of guys. If you notice, there's one person I did not say because he's going to get injured this year, and I really don't want to talk about it. But other than that, I think there's a clear 1-2, then a big drop off, and then we got a cluster of maybe 5 or 6 running backs who could all potentially be the RB3 this year.
Yeah, no one's going to blame you at 1-3 picking up a wide receiver going with Jamar Chase, or, well, we'll talk about it in the next video when we rank our top wideouts.